Welcome to this short video from the Toridion developer program. In this video I'm going to be showing you around the Toridion TQM DMM memory appliance and explaining a little bit about what associative AI memory is and how you can use it in your pipelines to add value. DMM is a software defined appliance that can be deployed on cloud, edge, or hyperscalers, private cloud, on-prem, and it provides you with associative AI memory via an API or MCP. The API is very, very unoffensive, and most developers will find it very easy to understand from the outset. This particular live appliance that you're looking at here has got about 7.1 million records indexed in it, and it's run about 260,000 queries so far. As you can see, it's only got a very small CPU load, 8 gig of RAM, and it's running off SD hard drives, and you can see that the query latency remains fairly flat across a 24-hour period. There are a few jumps up there which are probably down to network issues. So it's got all the usual things that you'd expect. As we've already said, there's a Swagger API for the more adventurous, but I'll show you some of the tools in this and other videos. And it's got the usual access control list features that you'd expect to see in any grown-up appliance, where you can allow domains, IP addresses, etc., and give absolute granular access to different buckets and data sets within the system that can be split up across multi-tenants, etc. So you can back up all your client data or your own data from here directly through a web interface. So it's very well thought out. API access can be turned off in a blink, automatic updates, and various security settings, and online and automatic updates. So very simple, easy to understand, robust appliance that you can stand up locally or in your hyperscaler of choice. To support developers, we've built Workbench. So Workbench is a tool which allows you to interface quite easily with DMM, and we've got a number of test applications that are built into that, which you'll be able to visualize and play with. These tools are absolutely free, and you can join the Toridion developer program. Hello, I'm unhappy with the solution. Let's see if it remembers me. And this is actually interfacing directly now. I'm sorry to hear that you are unhappy. Let's have a look. And we've actually got, I'm sorry to hear that you are unhappy with your byte resolution previously, but it sounds like something isn't sitting right. I'd really like to understand this. This is a demonstration of a customer services chatbot that's actually working directly with the associative memory, demonstrating how it can get instantaneous context securely from client information. So we've got the Workbench that can interface directly with MCP. You can connect that through our MCP server directly to it, and then you can run calls and work directly inside here. So let's give you an example on our demo set, like the Lindisfarne M1 NHS data set. So we found some records here. We found that in this area here there is some record that's sat on some file repository somewhere that we do have access to, and I'm going to pull that by MCP, and I can pull that data. Anything that's available here could be put into Claude, and Claude can interact basically with your memory. We can find that, fetch this in, and then, you know, what is the patient name? It's a simple example. I'm going to go straight out to Claude, and Claude has now accessed those patient records privately and pulled that context in. So as you can see, it's quite powerful. DMM Workbench, we're currently on version 1.02, and this is developing on a constant basis, so you can be happy that that's going to keep developing. So what is associative memory? Associative memory is unlike a database where you've got tables and rows. Associative memory allows you to stream information in JSON format, metadata, binary format, or any type of encoding that is appropriate for your project. Store that in the DMM memory and then recognize memories across a shared memory map in almost real time, regardless of the size of the data set. And that's what's really important about DMM, is it's able to access records at a constant speed. If you look here to this timeline here, you can see that the access times are not changing, and they wouldn't change if there was 700 million records or 7 records. The device is able to keep that throughput. So it's extremely powerful and can be used for a great number of things. So that's what DMM looks like from a sort of sysop point of view. That's what it looks like from a programmer point of view, and this is what it looks like from a developer overview. It's an extremely grown-up ecosystem. We've also got a great deal of information online, agentic documentation. DMM is built for agent coders, so you can pull in the integration notes and get up and running with things like Claude and Gemini very, very quickly, and build this capability into your pipelines. So that's all for now on this one. There's many other videos that will explain the various features and get into the nitty-gritty of our encryption systems and the way that DMM keeps your information secure. But for now, so thank you, and enjoy the Toridion Developer Program, and I will see you in another video.